Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do Excel chapter 6 independent project 6-5. I have done this assignment many times for many students. I will do this assignment step by step and you will get done your assignment by watching my complete video. If you need complete solution of this assignment or if you want me to do this assignment, then you can easily contact me through my WhatsApp or email. My WhatsApp and email are given in description of this video. I can also do Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel and Access. So if you are busy, then don't worry because I am available for your help and I will provide you A plus grade in your all assignments and you will be happy with my work. So now start the assignment from step number 1. This is our title of the assignment, Excel 2021 in practice chapter 6 independent project 6-5. Now start this assignment. Before starting this assignment, we need to get information about these all skill covered in this project. So after applying this all skill in this assignment, I will be able to get 100% grade in this assignment and I will be able to upload this assignment for grades. Now start this assignment from step number 1. So our question number 1 is open the classic garden 6.5. If the workbook open in protected view, click enable editing button so you can modify it. The file will be renamed automatically to include your name. Change the project file name if directed to do so by your instructor and save it. So this question is just about to save and download the Excel file that I have already downloaded my Excel file and I have already saved my file. You can see that this is the application sheet, this is transaction stat sheet, this is criteria and this is employee and insurance sheet. Okay. So our question number 1 is complete. Now I'm going to do question number 2. Question number 2 is create a nested index and xmatch function to display the number of transactions by city. Question number 2 has part A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J and K. So our part A is click transaction sheet tab and select and name cell A4 to D19 as stat. So just go to Excel sheet and click on transaction sheet tab and select this range. First copy this range A4 to D29, Control C and then paste this range, Control V. This range is selected and now name this range as stats, stat and then press enter. Okay. So I have named this range as stats. So our part B is click transaction stat sheet tab, go to Excel sheet and click on transaction stat sheet tab. So our part B is complete. Now I'm going to do next part, that is part C. Click cell B16 and type Springfield. Now just type Springfield in cell B16. So go to Excel sheet and click cell B16. B16 is selected in transaction stat sheet tab and name this cell as Springfield. SPRINGFIELD. Okay, Springfield and then press enter. So I have named this cell as Springfield. Now I am going to do next part, that is part D. Click cell C16, start an index function and select first argument list option. No, just go to Excel sheet and click cell C16. This is cell C16 and start an index function and select first argument list option. No, type equal and type index function. This one, we click on this one to select index function. So our part E is choose our type stat range name for array argument. So we need to open insert function dialog box, click on this one and then click OK. So our function dialog box is now open and type stat range for the array argument. So this is our array and type stats, stats. Okay, Part E is complete. Now I'm going to do part F. Part F is click the row number box and nest an Xmatch function. Just select row number box. So select row number box, okay, and nest an Xmatch function. Here you will see Xmatch function. Click on this one. Okay, Xmatch function dialog box is now open. So part G is select cell B16 for the lookup value and cell A4 to A29 on transaction sheet for the lookup array. B16 for the lookup value. This is lookup value box. B16 for the lookup value and A4 to A29 on transaction sheet for the lookup array. So just click on lookup array box and go to transaction sheet tab and range is A4 to A29. Okay. So part H is click index in the formula bar to return its function argument dialog box and click column number box. Just click on formula bar to return function dialog box. Click on formula bar. Now our function dialog box is open. And then part H is complete. Now I'm going to do next part, that is part I. Next, a second X match function to look up cell C15 in the lookup array A4 to D4 on transaction sheet. I will nest a second X match function for the C5 and A4 to D4 on transaction sheet. So just go to Excel sheet and then click on column number and then again apply X match function. Okay. Now our lookup value will be C15 and A4 to D4 on transaction D for the lookup array. Click on lookup array box and then go to transaction sheet and select A4 to D4 for the lookup array. Part I is complete. Now I'm going to do part J. Part J is click index in the formula bar. The preview result in function argument dialog box is hash n by a figure 6.113. So we need to click on index function that is in formula bar, okay, and then verify this image with the dialog boxes. This is our function dialog box. Verify this image with function dialog box and our result is hash n by a. So result is hash n by a. So click on OK. You can see that our result is also hash n by a. So our question number 2 is complete. Now I'm going to do next question, that is question number 3. Question number 3 is evaluate the formula. So question number 3 has part A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Our part A is select cell C16 and click evaluate formula button, formula tab, formula editing group. Now we need to evaluate formula in cell C16. So just click on cell C16 that is already selected and then click on formula and then you will see evaluate formula in the formula editing group. So just click on evaluate formula. Okay. Our part B is click evaluate to work through each step for the formula and the error occurs at the fifth click the second xmat function. Now just click on evaluate and next part is part C. Close the dialog box. Just close the dialog box. Click on close to close the dialog box. Okay. So our next part is part D. Click the transaction sheet tab and select cell C4. The label is hash transaction. Just go to Excel sheet and select transaction sheet tab. Okay. And select cell F4. Sorry, C4. The label is hash transaction. Label is hash transaction. You can see that. Okay. So I verify C4 in part D. Now I am going to do next part, that is part E. Click transaction stat sheet tab and select cell C15. So just go to transaction stat sheet tab and select cell C15. Okay, this cell is now selected. Part F is edit the label to delete the word off and verify that there is one space between the symbol and the word transaction. In part F, we need to delete off word so that we have just one space between the hash symbol and transaction. So just go to Excel sheet, double click on cell C5 and delete off and one space and then press enter. Okay. So I have calculated the value of cell C16 by deleting the off word. So part F is complete. Now I am going to do next part, that is our part G. Select cell C16 and format it as comma style with no decimal places. Just go to home tab and you will see comma style in number group. Click on this one and then we have to decrease decimal two times. Decrease decimal two times so that we have just no decimal places. Now I am going to do next part, part H. Type Samrina in cell B16. B15 is selected. Now rename this B16 as Samrina. So you can see that when I have changed Springfield as Samrina, then our value is automatically changed in cell C16, that is 1420. Okay, so our question number 3 is complete. Now I'm going to do question number 4. Use dsum to summarize transaction and visit data. Now I will use dsum function to calculate values. Question number 4 has part A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J and K. So our part A is click criteria sheet tab, but just go to Excel sheet and click on criteria sheet tab. Part A is complete. Now I am going to do part B. Select cell B2 and type land star to select data for the landscape design department. Now just select cell B2 in criteria sheet tab, okay, and type land star, okay, and then press enter. Part C is the law star in cell B5 for the law and maintenance department. So just select cell B5, this is cell B5, and type law star, okay, and part C is complete. Now I am going to do part D. Select cell B8 and enter criteria for the patio and furniture department. So select cell B8, this is cell B8, and type patio stores, okay. Part D is complete. Now I am going to do next part, that is part D. Select the transaction sheet tab and note that transaction are in third column and visit are in fourth column. Go to transaction sheet tab and select cell C4, that is hash transaction, and D4 is install visit, okay. So in part E we need to verify that transaction are in third column and visit are in fourth column, that I have already verified. Now I am going to do next part, that is part F. Click the transaction sheet tab and select B7. Click on transaction sheet tab and select B7. Okay, B7 is selected. Our next part is part G. Use dsum from database category with the range name as stats as the database argument. So now I will apply dsum formula in cell B7. Go to B7 and then go to formula, and then you will see the function library group. Go to this one and you will see recently used. Click on this one and click on dsum formula, okay. So this sum formula box is now open. In the database argument, type stats stats, and the next part is part H. Type 3 for the field argument has transactions column and enter an absolute reference to cell B1 to B2 on criteria sheet as the criteria argument. The result is 11555. Now just type 3 in the field argument, click on field box and type 3. Just click on criteria sheet tab. Okay, so click on criteria box and click on criteria sheet tab, and range is B1 to B2. Okay, now important thing is that we need to apply absolute reference to cell B1 to B2. Now I will apply absolute reference in criteria. Select B1 and press F1 and then press F4. Okay, so I have applied absolute reference in B1 and then we need to apply absolute reference in B2. Again press F1 and then press F4. Okay, so I have applied absolute reference in column B1 and B2. Okay, and the result is 11555. Okay, here you can see that result is equal 11555. Just click OK. Okay, so I have calculated the value of cell B7 by applying the dsum function. Now I am going to do next part, that is part I. Copy the formula in cell B7 to cell C7. Now I will copy formula. Just use fill handle to copy the formula in cell B7 to D7. I have copied formula in cell B7 to C7. Now I am going to do next part, that is part J. Edit the field argument in cell C7 to use the fourth column. Now we need to use fourth column in column C. Just go to Excel sheet and click on cell C7 and open the insert function dialog box. Okay, we need to apply field 4. Use the fourth column, apply field 4 in column C, and then range is B1 to B2, that is already selected, and then click OK. So I have calculated the value of cell C7 by applying the field 4. Now I'm going to do next part, that is part K. Use dsum in cell B8 to C9 to calculate result for two remaining departments. We need to apply dsum function in B8 to C9. Just go to Excel sheet. I will copy this formula B7 to B9. Okay, and then select cell B8 and again open function dialog box. So our range will be criteria. So just click on criteria sheet, click on criteria, click on B4 to B5, again apply absolute reference, click on fn function and then click on F4. Okay, and then click OK. So I have also calculated the value of cell B8, that is 15083. We need to calculate the value of cell B9. Click on cell B9 and then again open insert function dialog box, and field is 3. We need to correct criteria. So click on criteria box and then click on criteria sheet, and then you need to select the range B7 to B8. Okay, here we do not need to apply absolute reference, so just simply click OK. Okay, so I have find the value of B9 by applying the dsum function. Now I need to calculate the value of cell C8 and C9. Use fill handle to copy C8 to C9. Okay, so values are same. I need to correct the B8 and B9. Here you can see that our values of column B are corrected. 11 5 555 105 and 8 say 14 790. Okay, Our values of column B are corrected. We need to correct value of column C. Click on cell C8 and again open insert function dialog box, and our field is 4 and range is B4 to B5 in criteria, B4 to B5. Okay, and again apply Fn function and then press F4. Okay, so I have applied absolute reference. Just simply click OK. I have also calculated the value of C8, that is 3987. Here you can verify value. Calculate the value of C9. So again open insert function dialog box, and our field is already 4. Now we do not need to apply absolute reference. Our range is B7 to B8 in criteria. We do not need to apply absolute reference, so just click OK. Okay, so I have also calculated the value of cell C9. Here you can verify this 4002. Okay, so I have also calculated the value of B8, B9. So I have calculated the value of landscape design, law and maintenance, patio and furniture. Now I am going to do next question, that is question number 5. Question number 5 is calculate the total and ratio. Now I will calculate total. This is total and then ratios. Okay. Part A is use sum in cell B10 to C10. Now just select this range, Control C, and select this range, Control V. This range is selected. Now I will use sum function to calculate the values of total in cell B10 to C10. Go to Home tab, go to Editing Group, and you will see sum function. Click on this one. So our value will be automatically calculated in cell B10 to C10 by using sum function. So part A is complete and I have calculated the value of total in B10 to C10. Now I am going to do next part, that is part B. Select and format all values as comma style with no decimal places. So our cells are selected, apply comma style, and then you need to decrease decimal places as 2 times. Click on this one and again click on this one. Okay, so I have complete part B. Now I am going to do next part, that is part C. Select cell D7 and enter a formula to divide cell C7 by B7. Just select cell D7. This is cell C7. Now I will apply dividing formula, that is C7 by B7. So type equal C7 divide B7 and then press enter. So I have also calculated the value of ratio in cell D7. Now I'm going to do next part, that is part D. Format the result as percentage with 2 decimal places. Now format this result as percentage. Go to Home tab and you will see number group, and this is percentage style. Click on this one. Okay, and result will be 2 decimal places, so increase decimal places as 2 times. Now I'm going to do next part, that is part E. Copy the formula to complete the column and select cell A5. Now copy the formula, select cell D7, use fill handle to copy the formula. Okay, so I have complete and select cell A5. I have complete question number 5 and your 60% assignment is complete because we have just 8 questions in graded part, and I have complete 6 questions, and your 60% assignment is complete. If you need complete solution of this assignment, then I am available for your help, and I will provide you complete solution of this assignment, and you will be get a plus grade in your assignment. If you want me to do this complete course, then you can hire me. If you want me to do this complete course, then you can hire me, and I will provide you a plus grade in your all assignments, and you will be happy with my work. I can also do Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. So if you are busy or if you are not able to do your assignment, then I am available for your help, and I will provide you a plus grade in your all assignments, and you will be happy with my work. So don't worry about work, just relax, enjoy, and give me your task. Thanks for watching my video, like my video, and subscribe my channel.